I want to talk about the phrase vocal process, which is our name, and I
Uh-huh.
want to talk about the vowels.
Oh, this is a great, yeah.
So if we say the word vocal, V-O-C-A-L, look at that first vowel. It's one letter, it's an O. So what's the phonetic transcription for that?
Well, the phonetic transcription for that in English, and if you want to call it neutral standard English, or RP, although RP is a little bit sort of different in the way it's placed, but I like neutral standard English now. I go for that. It's written as a little E symbol and then a form of a U symbol. It's not quite the one that you're used to seeing, but it looks like a U, and it's the sound as in book. So if we put the or the and the together, we get O. And the sound we get would be vocal.
Excellent. So, do you know, so many people don't realise that the O in vocal is actually a diphthong. And a diphthong is two sounds, but even though we write in standard alphabet, you write with one letter.
Yes.
You pronounce it with two. And I love this. I learned this very early on. You know, I was always an instinctive word painter. But when I first came across the phonetics thing, I was absolutely floored because I went, oh.
That was a good O.
That's a good O. There's very different things that you need to know. And I want to talk in a moment about why this is so important for singers and singing teachers. But just going back to the O of vocal process.
Mm-hmm.
If you do in English vocal process, there's two diphthongs on vo and pro.
Mm-hmm.
If you do the American vocal process, there's only one sound in process. So there's only the one sound in the O of process. So I'm assuming that that is a single symbol and a different one.
Yes, it will be a single different. I think it's just a straightforward O symbol process.
Excellent.
I might have to look that up to just double check it. But what's interesting as well is, you know, the way that we use these vowels, these diphthongs, they are actually transitions from one sound to another. So we have that oh. It sounds even more effective now, doesn't it? But if you slow it right down, you can sense that we have those two sounds. If you make your oh really slow, you can feel the lip rounding towards the end of it, and you can feel that it's a bit more open at the beginning of it. And so it makes sense that it has those two features in it, those two symbols in it, to represent what's going on. We call it the goat vowel. There's a whole set of words that you can use called the lexical set, which has the sound of each of those particular phonemes in it so that you can use it as something to compare against. Yep. So it's a standard, if you like. It's called the kit list as well, the one that I use, but there are various ones. But so it starts something like kit, dress, strut. So if you just take those three sounds, if you were to get somebody with a different accent, they might go kit, dress, strut. And so that you get not just different vowels, but you get different consonants as well. So it depends where you're from and what you do.